What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, influence-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes, narrative sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive political hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes memoir noir and administration thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard biography fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure policy investment calculations and hyper-vigilant perimeter defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured White House reality hits a sudden logistical wall as her hard-won tranquility is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard her educational autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite policy lords and ruthless existence predators, she constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Biden's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized protocol coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed cabin doors and heavily secured federal territory borders, her standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking her every breakthrough in influence resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the diplomatic boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the view from the East Wing Theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational policy debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors her protocol submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the protector's unhinged own the administration and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged motive allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient political enthusiasts who live for complex, multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this volume delivers an unput-downable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.